Welcome, evening, people. Here for part 3 of Nuzlocke. Have my good friend Trax with me. Sitting here to hopefully keep people interesting. Because I'm not always interesting on my own. And hopefully, no internet jumping out last time. That was annoying. Very annoying.
Yes.
Well, at first I thought it was, Discord went down, and then suddenly I was like, okay, I'm not hearing him, and then seconds after that, reading about that, I got the notice of OBS having the disconnect, and then it was like, oh, everything is down. Well, maybe it'll come back in a couple seconds, and yeah, we didn't have internet till like 8 in the morning.
Yep. Kind of ridiculous.
I mean, I understand that stuff happens. Thankfully, I noticed it relatively quick. So, I saved and quit shortly after I noticed in the first place.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Well, there was lots and lots of infinite battles. But I do believe everything cut out. I had just finished fighting this rocket. I took a step, and that's, I think, where it all died. All I did in that time was 18. Sure, the next room is the fossil room. Because I took a couple steps nice stairs here.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I am correct, yep, there's fossil sprites at the edge there. I take one more step and this is going to get very serious.
Now, the options here are you could consider it a freebie and, actually process it and create the creature. If you're doing that, I would recommend, like, a coin flip to determine which one you pick up.
Or after the battle?
Mm-hmm. For when you choose which one you get.
Yeah.
You can basically just choose to not use it at all. You can choose to use it and randomize which one you pick.
I'm actually still legitimately sad that Flip Flap died. I'd
actually forgotten about that.
I liked his name so much, I was going to keep him. I wanted to keep him. Alright. Let's see how this goes. I found these fossils, they're both mine! I never learned how to share in grade school! I do not remember him having a name, nor do I remember it being Miguel.
I can't tell you if it was like that in the original or not.
I think it was just Super Nerd, but...
It would be surprising, because, like, every character had a name.
Did he? I mean, I want to say several of them didn't in the originals. Just like last ones to find swimmer. I think the names came later. Alright, let's see. Poison? Yeah, let's get some stab. Epic. Alright, we're gonna start doing that crazy crap. A lot of the moves don't make as much sense as they used to. Like, I don't remember Grimer ever having Harden.
Oh yeah, he started out with it. A bit of a wall.
Really? Grimer?
Nuzlocke, in particular.
Let's get Sparkles in there. Featherman is taking a little too much damage!
Forgot I named him that.
Yep, he's gonna be in trouble because got a second bug. Featherman has advanced to level 14! Bolt Orb. I'm technically bug flying. I don't think. Actually, I think like most of my team is flying. Flying, 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 not flying, flying and dead. Alright, Sprout, you're out. Quite literal process of elimination. Potential elimination. On. I thought that the animation started and I thought it was going to be self-destruct. Holy crap. Ooh, those crits. That's right, Sprout. Lead the pack. Some powder? You know what? Just get rid of Growlful. I have never been a Growlier early tier defense adjustment person.
Maybe not, but in a Nuzlocke, it becomes necessary.
Oh crap! That's right. This is the level where he suddenly decides to learn all the powders.
Mm-hmm. Generally, what I suggest is sticking with one. Choose your favorite.
Let's see. There's poison powder, sleep powder. Is there a paralyzed powder? Stun spore. No.
I don't know if we'll learn Stun Spore in this set.
Well, picking of the two, I tend to prefer sleep powder. Oh shit! That was the wrong button.
Oh no.
That was the wrong button.
No, not Leech Seed!
Shit. I think there's the move Remember in this generation, isn't there?
It's expensive.
Expensive as in tokens? Or like not
Tokens.
until battle, whatever, this generation? Or...
Tokens. It's like the shards.
No shards, so I'm assuming that's their version of Battle Tower or whatever it is.
No, I'm talking about like, you know, the
Oh, Star
like
Shard.
the yellow and blue shards and stuff.
Oh, they carried those over from Ruby Sapphire?
I want to say they did. I could be absolutely wrong on that because I did not do much move remembering in this gen. Or any gen, frankly.
I've only done it once or twice. I lived, Sprout lived, at the cost of one of the better moves. Well, mediocre, occasionally useful, but handy to have moves. Let's see, I don't have a coin. Oh, bless me.
Oh.
Yet Flip Flap refused to wiggle.
Flip flop.
Well, if I know if I'm picking on my own, I will always take Dome Fossil just because... Actually, if I'm remembering right, Dome Fossil is Kabuto. And Helix is Ammonite. Let's see. You know what? I will make this truly random because I don't know which is which. I think it just picks whichever one, or do you actually, does it... Oh god, something random. It's the ghost of Flip Flap.
Oh, really? Thanks, Ren.
Two tiny mushrooms or one big mushroom? That would make sense. Okay. Let's go with the... Let's see what's on the left. is in fact Dome Fossil, and it does give you a confirmation. Only I had the randomizer program handy.
Heh.
No, I still have that laying around.
I actually have it up right now because I was using it earlier.
What were you using it on?
Deciding what games to play.
Hey,
Yeah, what do we got? Dome and Helix?
So? Helix, yeah.
Chooser says Helix.
And yeah, Ren says I was right. Gnome was Kabuto. Helix is Ammonite. And as for if I'll activate it, I think what I'll actually do for that is basically treat it like a reserve. Like if everything falls apart, I have the right to bring it back. Or to activate it. But otherwise, I would not. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring you back out here, Skeekers.
That's where the Zubat came from, Ren.
Yeah, Zubat was the Pokemon in the cave because unless you just stock repels really high level and then pray, even then you still might not make it all the way down here without. Hyper Fang! Dramatic background. Not very effective. Yeah, screw it. I'll stick with Hyper Fang for a minute. While he's hitting, it isn't taking a lot. While I get to keep pecking off at him, he's got nothing left. Well, I did think about it, and as insane as it would be, the idea of a Nuzlocke where you can't go train your level much or at all, like would be extra interesting as well. But it's one of those, you know, you allow it, how much do you allow it? And if you don't allow it, then it's basically stuff you'd actually get finding things and caring for. Alright, I am out. And I don't remember at all if this is actually a clear path between the city. I believe it is.
I recommend sticking to the north end, otherwise you're gonna lock yourself out of getting a Pokeball or two, you know, the items on the ground. For a while until you backtrack through this area.
I'm gonna backtrack. A bit of my team needs attention. Gain Roar!
I believe this is the same route as on the other side, so you can't catch anything on this side.
Alright, made it to Cerulean. No! Didn't want to go else. Do-do-do. Here. Technically just heal flip. It's gonna have to. Just walked up without thinking. He just goes into the dead box. At least he can rest happy. And added to Cloud9.
Womp womp.
So far in Cloud 9, we have Flapzazubat and Monkey Gandhi.
And who are we bringing in? If we have anybody in storage.
I don't think we do. Check. Nope, there is no extras in box 1.
Alright. Do me a favor and check the map and see if you can catch something on that last route that you're on. Because I'm pretty sure it's Mount Moon's in the middle and it counts as the same route on the left and the right of it, but let's just double check that.
Check the yeah.
See what the route is on either side of Mount Moon.
Or according to that, however, it's weird because I swear when I left, it said
No, it said 4.
You'd say 4, then yeah. Cannot catch. For the moment.
Time to head north to Vabby.
Yeah, they won't let me in the gym until later, will they?
Yeah, they might, but it's highly inadvisable even if they do let you in.
Yeah, they'll let me in.
That said,
there we go.
Update on the roster.
Yeah. Yeah, that is. Team edited. And yeah, I know it's better to head up and over the bridge first.
If nothing else, you'll likely get another grass type up there.
Do that, let's. Using the running shoes! And yep, says. She'll backtrack for a second. Trainer fight.
I don't think you can get back there. Yeah, that entire area is cut off.
Yeah.
That's why I said you'd be cut off from that area.
I did get the item ball. I was avoiding trainers because given the state the team was getting pretty fatigued.
That's entirely fair.
Yep, nope, fucked off. You were right. Well, a little extra experience for Featherman!
Yay.
Oh, running shoe. Best thing to come out of Gen 3. Alright. Everyone always says we'll cross that. Oh shit! Before we actually cross the bridge, Trax showed up!
I had forgotten about that.
Sure.
Sup, loser?
Let's see what you caught.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Just, uh-oh.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that I usually grind a lot in that grass patch you were at earlier.
Oh boy.
Well, it was nice for everybody coming out. This is the end of the run.
It's gonna be interesting. No taco.
It's probably still doable, but
Oh, there's going to be losses at this point. It's going to be almost unavoidable. Question is, what's willing to go? Oh boy. Question is, do I want to try and save anyone, or do I want to just completely go for it? I know I'm gonna have to deal with the Charmander by the end anyway. I want to sprout out. Now I'm done. Alright, switch up for Crackers, see if he can get a couple of good hits. Or I might just plain be screwed.
ooh,
Oh, and first is down. Yeah, this may well just be a flat out screwed, honestly. Has he got in his team? 4.
mm-hmm.
And 2 down.
This guy knows what he's doing, which is a major problem. He doesn't be a make or break point.
Crap. Alright, Sparkles.
No, not Sparkles.
We go with full confusion. That's right, Sparkles. Take it. You can take it. You didn't take it enough.
Oh.
Go for the kill. No. Bye, Sparkles.
No.
We are literally down to 2 here. Ooh.
So,
Revenge Skeekers!
do we have a backup plan?
Well, I can't say I was expecting this, so no. Yeah, it's a 4-man team. Oh, rat fight! Ah, I should have quick effect first. Why didn't I do that?
No, Rat, not Magica.
Could have put it to speed you and outspeed it. I think anything I had that was remotely speed based on it would. Even if I get the rest of it now, it'll be a death sentence when the last. Charmander comes out.
But you have sleep powder.
That's actually going to be my only trump if I can sleep powder and get away with it. Charmander used Timber! I'm still in there! Sleep powder missed! Goodbye!
He burnt it up.
Yep.
You white it out.
He just wants to be my friend so he can murder me.
You know it.
You know, scared each other Pokemon. Protecting the exhausted and fainted Pokemon. Process and slandered.
Wow.
Oh, crap. I don't even have a fishing rod yet. I can't even pull a Jarrah and just like fish something out of the sea.
You don't have anything left. It's the end of the game.
I know, that's my point. Like if I had a
Yeah, but he had leftovers to fish with in his party.
Select start. Well, shitballs.
So are we gonna reset this one, switch versions, or what?
See if I can find Fire Red. Other option could easily be switching to something different. Like I said the other day, I have tested Near to see if it works. It operates. Did you want to do that?
This is true. But I also want to make you suffer some more.
Want me to suffer if everyone else must suffer? Something like that.
No more. This is a Pokemon stream, so I thought we could continue with the Pokemons, but yeah.
Ah! Stop that. Warning it to not freak out. A weird piece to. Alright, I see. The Fire Red, it'll be a little bit too because that'll be close. That'll be a little further away. Back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be this. Dang it. There's the updated team roster.
You're welcome, buddy.
Alright, let me do a thing.
I'm just that good. I'm sorry.
You're just willing to put up with grind a lot better than I.
Really? Because haven't continued my Nuzlocke in months.
Yes, but you also got more than a few hours into it.
Granted.
And you died.
I haven't died. I've lost some good pokes. But no death.
Alright.
And what did we learn?
Death awaits behind every corner.
Well, that too. I was going to say, have a backup plan.
I didn't! Unless I'd gimped myself on purpose and run one Pokemon short just in case.
I meant backup plan in terms of if I lose, what am I going to do next? Mm-hmm.
Ah. Hmm. Staring right at it.
Not hard enough.
Or too hard. I'm... Ah. Still not. Still not loading. Something's not.
I would say we spend enough time not gaming, just load up the other on the leaf green one.
Leave it a leaf green.
Yep. Too much downtime is bad time.
Oh god, I'm an idiot.
Trying to load it as a zip file.
No, actually, you do load it as a zip file. I left it paused when I leave so that the sound didn't freak out. So it didn't even. It was so paused it didn't even bother loading the file.
Uh-huh. Alright, we should update the UI if we can on the bottom.
That's the sound thing I was telling about. It does. I mean, I know it does it, but I've never been able to shut that. Slightly more fitting. Horrible fiery death!
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna leave the team thing there till we get through the opening.
So, am I going to reprise my role as the rival?
I mean, you did a good job of it.
It's true!
Can't have a rival that doesn't push you. I don't see the point. Bloop, 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 bloop. Actually, I think it would actually fit.
What would fit?
Yep, it would.
But it's a dude!
I know. If only they'd let you actually customize your rival, that'd actually be kind of cool. And forward. Doo-doo-doo. Try to not die this. Never mind. Just try and leave. Boodle-doo. This is one of the few games, well, actually I say few, but it's really, I'd say about half that really actually emphasize leaving town to go out into the wild without a Pokemon is dangerous. So in regions like Kanto where there are areas that are pretty overgrown, it would insinuate that like all the little villages kind of just keep to themselves most of the time.
Yep, even though they have a fully stocked shop with high-tech Pokeballs and other recovery stuff you need. And you can buy infinite amounts there as long as you have the money.
And we had Bulbasaur last time.
Trainer ID check.
Not an option, but I do. That. Button mode. Help! LR. Or LA.
Oh, jeez.
I just like playing. I'll leave it at that one. Okay. Inner ID. 035. Under previous rules, I believe it was 0 was a wild card?
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 0 is essentially pick.
Yep, that's the wild card, so you could either say, well, roll a dice, or you can just pick.
We had Bulbasaur in green. Let's go Charmander. Let's make things even harder on myself this time.
Mm-hmm.
And Charmander's name shall yeah. No, not common. I already had one, came up with one. He will be Embern!
Mm-hmm.
And name the next one. But first, I swear to God, though, I lose this one just out the gate, then I'll probably just switch to here. Wait, what? Oh, right. All the extra tutorial bull.
Mm-hmm.
I was just getting to the edge of it. The end of it.
Oh, no, no. Please tell me you grabbed the potion.
Nope. I mean, I said it can technically happen. Oh. It actually would have been funny because even back when I was running red and blue all the time, I never lost that fight. Actually would have been, like, of course, the first time I in a Nuzlocke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I won't lie, when I saw the health bar keep dropping, I start to tear up and just be like, this is the end. I'll take that potion with me if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Shish. So, note to self, need to be 17 by the time I really leave Moon.
No, you can grind up to the other side in the grass. You just don't want to go north in Cerulean.
So had you honestly forgotten about that, or was that you just wanted to see if it was springing it on me? Entertaining as it may have been.
No, I would have warned you if I'd remembered. I want to troll you, not ruin you.
Yeah, but if you thought I would have gotten out of it with only 1 or 2 deaths, I could have still seen you doing it.
No, I don't mess around with a rival.
Yeah, we know. That's why everyone's dead.
T?
I don't even have running shoes anymore. Oop.
So are we gonna update the team roster now?
I'm gonna go. Actually had balls and things. I can. Let's take the loop, 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 loop. Loop. Professor, I got your mysterious package that no one wanted to actually hand you. Is it Mewtwo embryos? It's Mewtwo embryos, isn't it? Balls! Ah, that's text.
Mm-hmm.
A little tempted to see if I can force the emulator up and go to like 2 or 3 speed like Dodrio Tower used to.
That could lead to some misclicks.
It is true,
That's the only thing I would warn.
But it would help. It would help catch up faster.
Not as much as you might think.
Yep, I technically did. I am an idiot. Well, technically I just killed my first Pokemon on this route, so... I was waiting to see if you actually called it out on me when I realized I think I did it, and then I was like... Thanks, I have balls.
Well, that just means that you need to go catch a Mankey and keep it alive.
I don't know. Seems like a lot of trouble. Those things just don't have stats, man.
Oh.
I mean, everyone tries to tell me they're good, but everyone I've ever had can't have HP of wet noodle. Okay. Second Viridian. Heal. It's on West. Actually, I don't think it can be a Mankey. I think Mankey is blue and green exclusive. You wrong? I think that's one of the version exclusive.
You might be right. I think you are right in that case. I don't remember what the other would have, what red would have.
In either case,
I mostly played blue version.
it's Skeekers 2.0! I might not be able... Ooh, yep, okay, never mind. Level 2 to level 7. I might accidentally one-shot it no matter what I do.
Could have just thrown a ball at it.
They might escape! Click.
Yay. I believe Rin gets to name this one, as previously stated.
Unless she's just not interested at all anymore. Good name, Charmander, don't care. Run away forever. Do you still want to name it Comet? A very curly tail. Stop yawning tonight. Do do do. Do. Everyone needs to be an ass once in a while.
Look at me, I make a living off of it.
Made a living decoding. Living. There we go. I can. Yeah, that's the. It'll be a little. It'll be.
Oh. Thank you, Rin.
You know what? I'll go with the later one. Just because.
Probably for the best.
Or I could actually type it right.
That does help.
Jesus. Where automatic HP. Pink shoes. Urgh! I want my shoes back. Oh, I mean, if you were set on that, I was gonna like make it the curly Che. But automatically makes it bigger.
Touche man.
I mean,
You later.
considering it turns into a giant brownish orange fruit. Joku. Just like the actual joke. It should be. Oh, yeah. So, summary. Imburn has a quiet nature.
Nice.
And she's has a calm nature. I think are both still neutral.
Quite possibly. I have another page up for it.
Let's get cheese at some levels. He's already at a disadvantage.
Levels? Up, yep. Burn it.
Boosh!
Excellent.
Okay, we were wrong.
Well, there you go.
Oh no, it glared at me, crankily. That was quiet and calm.
She means that she doesn't remember what stats it benefits. I misread that as well the first time, then I figured it out.
Oh, that's weird. I could have sworn maybe it was the versions.
Yes, but this is also remixed. It's not the exact same layouts. They're very close, but yeah. Now you've got me curious, so to the Googles.
Figure out what the original version exclusives were.
Mhm.
I want to say blue versions exclusive. Oddish? No, or not Oddish.
No.
Bellsprout line, which was exclusive to red. I want to say Bellsprout was exclusive to blue. And then I want to say 6.
In Generation 1, for Red and Blue, Rattata and Spearow are both available.
Is there not just a version exclusive stuff?
I didn't finish. The version exclusive... Actually, there's no exclusive on that route. It's Nidoran females are more likely to show up in blue, and the males are more likely to show up in red. And supposedly, Mankey doesn't show up at all in that area in Gen 1 unless you're playing yellow version.
Huh.
In Gen 3, it's just Rattata, Mankey, and Spearow. Doesn't say anything about the Nidorans. Could have sworn we encountered one last time.
Huh?
Maybe we didn't. Anyway, limited options.
Any given route. Cheese it, you're not allowed to miss. If you miss, you throw yourself at it. I mean, that's the definition of a tackle to begin with, but do it better. Yeah, the
That's the secret to flying.
Well, the secret to flying is to throw yourself at the ground, not your opponent.
What if your ground is your opponent?
You've already have a losing battle. Jeez, it's to 4.
Excellent. Let's see an evolved cheese at this run.
Cheese it, Nizzle crackers. Just keep on tail whipping. Worked out well for you, didn't it? Or what was... Oh god. What was the name of that? They were real big when we were little. It was the little packet that had cheese and then a little thing of sticks.
Oh god.
Remember?
I know what you're talking about, but I've never actually bought any.
I'm trying to think, because it's like it was one of those. I want to say it was really one of those big fad snacks, but you can still find them once in a while.
Yeah.
I'm just blank. Whatever. Jeez, it's earning his levels.
I was so confused about why my desk was vibrating. I forgot that I put my PS3 controller down on top of my closed laptop to type, and it was rumbling.
But why was it rumbling is still the better question.
Because I still haven't found a save spot from when you asked me to go come.
I thought they were. I remember reading Visco Snack Pack. No, I mean that may be one of the versions, but like I remember there was actually like this whole ad campaign, and it was a big deal. And
I'm talking like Dunkaroos?
No. I'm gonna. This is gonna bug me. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, that was just a shot in the dark. I didn't really think it was that, based on your description. But when I think of a crazy ad campaign for stuff like that, that's what jumped to mind.
The one that's popping into my head is Handy Snacks, but I don't think that's it.
That's it.
That's actually it?
Ritz brand Handy Snacks.
It was just like a little tub of cheese, and I think there was a version that was crackers to spread with, and then like a version that was actually like little sticks to dip.
Mm-hmm. It's Kraft brand Handy Snacks, and the one that I looked up was using Ritz crackers.
I don't know, maybe they over the time they dropped the name and it just became the Nabisco snack. Because isn't Nabisco Ritz? Second, go fill up Cheez-It, bro.
Yep, Nabisco is Ritz.
So, it shouldn't bug me as much as it is. Staring at this potted plant. I swear to God, it's not just sitting there. It's got green leaves on top, a blue ball body face, and it even has, if you look close at the sprite, it even has 2 dots for eyes and a line for a mouth.
No, that's shading for the flower.
Pokemon is brutal. That's like last couple times in the store, I've been trying to convince a friend to let me get a thing of Cheez Whiz.
Ugh.
Or not Cheez Whiz, Easy Cheese. You know, literally just the canned cheese in the spray can. For no reason other than I haven't had it in forever and it always amuses the hell. Love that I can actually just hold the can and go cheese.
Does the can say cheese?
I wish. Maybe that's why it doesn't sell as well as it used to. Be like the Happy Doors. It finished spritzing it and it goes, yeah, cheese! No?
No.
You can say leftover swill of real cheese in a can, but at the same time, this is America. We eat the leftover swill of cheese. Jerk. Now I want nachos. Damn it. you're going to be the.
Oh.
Every time I stare at him, I'm going to want something cheesy. Mankey. And yeah, so far it's been Spearow, Mankeys, and Rattatas. I haven't seen yet. Does explain the yellowish coloring. Oh, I really. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go up to the grocery list after. Cheese. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be the spray cheese. I've actually decided this. I'm gonna go to the store and you can get the can of like Mexican nacho cheese that you just open and warm up.
See what you did, Ren. See what you did.
Although I don't know if you have the audio on. If you do, how's everything sounding leveling wise since I had to rework?
I do not.
Rin can also answer. I know she's still watching.
Well, they sound about the same volume.
That's good. Question is, what kind of sound do you and the game are at? If it's still
I could hear myself over it.
good. Other than normal soft voice. Yeah, I still have to fight that, but I couldn't find that really good happy spot I found that mostly let me get away with it that I had last time. I guess I might just need to write the settings down next time. Yep.
I'm always soft and cuddly.
Rex is a bit soft as well. Do what I can do. Because right now I just have everything systems doing stop body. I could see about setting up as a mixer, but I've tried to avoid that because that's adding additional levels of software. Split it all out like that. I always worry at the more layers of that you add, the worse you're asking for something to go goofy. Same time, more control wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because it wouldn't mean like, doing other. They'd be able to split it out a little. She'll make a note to look. Ow, why didn't you die when you were told to?
Oh, that's a Spearow you should have caught.
Yep. Pad, where are you going? Pinky.
Watch out for them kicks.
I
I think he's too low to have it though.
was gonna say, I'm fairly certain he doesn't have it at level 2. Not saying it's impossible, but... I think he's just got tackle here right now. At the low level.
Yeah.
It's getting to where he can fight his own battles most of the time. By the way, how's the video quality? 720, 60 settings.
Been looking good.
Goodness, that. 1080. Wanted to try 1080 instead of 1080 go into 720, 60. I mean, it's not like some pixelization is going to show too badly on a game like this, but... overall, hope it... right? Bloop, bloop. And while Chibi was visiting, did test hooking into recording setup. Worked just fine, no problem at all.
You already knew about the issue with streaming it, so yeah. Yeah, there was something.
Oh, the color
Yeah.
leveling, yeah. Which apparently the Switch by default actually sets to automatic. But I know what my TV output's at, so by making sure I matched the TV, the Switch would match the TV, which would then match the recorder, so then it all... Or level for cheese in. Actually, I'll take that back. Later level. No, both level 8. Alright. Good enough. Start
Next
heading
round.
towards the floor. Ah! Not. Call out or did not call out. Extra. I put an extra.
Mr. T?
It pitches the rockets. And away! I cannot look at that. What is that?
Don't worry, they're plastic.
See, now that I could completely believe. You have a little bit of a little bulb in them. Okay, plant. No, I don't want you to teach me. I've already been catching. Oh, Mew tutorials.
I can't help but notice you have multiple Pokemon. Let me teach you how to obtain multiple Pokemon.
Round in your bag until you find some balls. Alright. Hello, Tail. I did. Shame on me. Okay. Got a map right here. Sure, no, it's Route 1. So technically Route 2.
Yeah.
Versus subsection.
Yeah.
Sure, it's probably just gonna be a Pidgey. There it is.
Probably. Drum roll.
Ratata. Duplicate clause kicks in. That one.
Yep. Reroll.
With experience! It might be a while. Okay.
Hey.
My favorite, but Gills. Weedle, the Hairy Bog Pokemon. Would you like to name the Hairy Bog this time?
Arthur.
Do I want to know why?
Because it can eventually become a Beedrill, and then it'll be Beedrill Arthur.
Arthur?
Sure. B. Arthur. I know, it's out there.
Added to. I've always thought Route 2 music especially just leave. And no one would go crazy. It's just one of those happy bits. Alright, Arthur. Go to the head of the class. Stuck with burden, you'll actually be useful.
Amazing, isn't it? On the other hand, you could get around that by just waiting to evolve it at level 9.
Arthur's coming out the gate swinging dangerously. The string shot speed or accuracy?
Speed.
Mm.
You're fighting a bird.
Shh. Come back! That other bug is obviously way too powerful for you!
Ah, something green!
In yellow and white and red.
Too many colors, oh my god.
I don't know, I still like the... I saw a picture the other day that was... I don't remember exactly what the Pokemon chain was. It was like Haunter, Gengar, and then 2 others in front of it, and it basically was like, this looks like it's one giant evolution line because they all have the same. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't Venonat, just the color. I am under. It's completely. Ill.
You got me.
Bird. Will Arthur do? He will get out of Dodge.
Run away.
Which apparently was the good idea. Level 2, this Pidgey's meaning business. Want my running shoes.
You'll get them soon enough.
Oh, it'll be forever. Oh my god. These tutorials and old men in the way. Poison sting! Poison sting! Poison sting! Oh! I just feel that. That was bull. Oh, I need to ask, just because I know you. Why did I do this? Why did I do this?
Because you weren't paying attention?
Fair enough. But why was I doing this? Run away! Since you've said that you are interested in watching Nier Automata, would you be interested in seeing the original at all? Now, obviously was not worked on by Platinum, but and while they are connected, it's very as many of the connections are very tenuous at best, but there are some connections there between the two.
I wouldn't say no, but I've also heard that it wasn't all that well received.
It's, I mean, a lot like Automata is now. It's considered a cult classic. It's got its fan base. It's just that Automata did a fairly good job of out of the cult fan base and getting attention.
Gotcha.
A lot of the same ideas, both in terms of like being design and some of the gameplay, are still the same. It's just got sped up, spit shined, and the combat side filtered through the Platinum lens.
I guess I really don't know. I mean, it's up to you.
It's something I've mulled over a couple times. Maybe do Automata since it's more attention right now, and then if get the chance or interest in, go back. I do have it.
Of course you do.
Actually, that was one of those I had about given finds where it was like I had about given up on finding a decent copy. And then it was just one of those browsing them all one day, and the GameStop there had it and had it for fairly cheap, and I was just like, it's what they have because like the cover's in good shape, disc is in good shape. They were wanting like $15 for it at the time, and that was already at the point where finding a copy online because it had hit it kind of hit the cult hit status. The big take this good hole. The other stuff he's done, however, are the real pain in the butt to find, because the other series, Drakengard.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, same guy. If you're familiar with those at all,
I've only heard the name, but yeah.
the third one was a PS. The third one they did just a couple of years ago, the PS3 title, so that's not hard to get. But to get your hands, original 2 is disgustingly hard. Chill out. And it's been worse on to try and solve digitally because, like, I want to say, like, Ubisoft published one of them in North America and Europe because Square Enix just didn't give a fuck. Like, they'd already just resigned it to die, and then Ubisoft stepped in and was like, we'll publish it! So... like, then... I don't know who technically has the rights to what on that anymore. Arthur, you need some defense. I mean, see that? See that, Arthur? Cheez-It sits there, he just takes it like a champ.
Until he cheeses it.
Maybe he is cheesing it. Maybe that's why he has the defense. I mean, I know part of it is he just needs more than Poison Sting. Poison Sting doesn't hit hard at all. I think it's like half a tackle. Sting. Summary. Tackle 35.95. Poison Sting 15. So not even half a tackle.
Well, yeah, it's not meant to be a upfront attacker, really. It's just a Condi spammer.
Some interesting with B-drills. Actually, assy nature. Gonna sit there and wiggle his little bug butt all over the place. Just realized my entire team is.
Mm-hmm.
That alone is very unusual. Mostly because when I'm actually catching, I tend to catch females just so that I have species locked in. Till or unless a ditto rears its jiggly head.
Well, you don't really have the option here.
Oh. No, 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 no. Watch your mouth there. I had a really good but horrible joke to make.
Alright, moving on.
Poison sting, poison sting, poison sting.
He shoots off the stinger, so how many of those does he have in there? Is it like one of those pencils where you just have the multiple series of tips inside of it and you just
Maybe
poke
it's
one out?
like mechanical lead where just the edge block, breaks off. Just move it forward. Or alternatively, he's like a shark and he's got a bajillion of those inside. His internal organs are in fact just more teeth. Jeez, it's seriously close to hitting level 9 here. Arthur, you need to learn to stand on your own one toe. Shooting for into the phone. At this rate, that might they're out just because it's taking forever to level them up.
Well, keep in mind that if you go into the forest, you'll have one more buddy to level.
That's one of the reasons I'm trying to get. At least one of the reasons I'm trying to get Arthur up to snuff beforehand.
And what I was getting at is that you can come across wild metapods and kakunas, which are basically free XP.
Like getting in and out of the forest to level can be a bit tiresome as well.
Not if you hang around the entrance.
Obviously, the answer is poison just needs to scale. Based on your level versus the enemy's level. There you go, Arthur. The level 2, but you did it.
It's a milestone.
I mean, granted, isn't here half the stuff in this area is just so low level, it's not granting instant XP to begin with. Pidgey, if you would die from poison after this turn, I would appreciate it. You jackass. I'm still faster than it. Going for it! And then you get the critical. Arthur, you are a derpy little derp.
Well, look at that nose.
Can't stay mad at him. He's a cute little bug, but he's a derp. Like that one really good dog everyone had or knew, but he's a great dog, but boy, it's an idiot. Debating diving when I get the chance, diving in the near mountain. See if I can get a Jigglypuff time.
Good luck.
I mean, we've confirmed it's there. It's not the best, but it's fairly solid. Beep.
Doing alright there.
Just a little rat spinning around. The noise it makes, it just goes whoop, whoop, beep.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
Woohoo! Let's get some defense!
Woohoo!
Defense bug. Defense bug. That ought to help. Stable.
It'd be slower, but he's not gonna fall over easy.
Considering that's been the problem so far.
Mm-hmm.
Never evolve him. Leave him with super defense. Level 88 Kakuna into the game.
That does not sound like the best idea. It sounds like the greatest idea. Let's do it.
Critical hit. Yeah, definitely still a bit squishy, but not as bad as it was.
Yeah, he's got a chitinous shell, but still squishy on the inside, and then there's the teeth.
Teeth?
Remember we established that his internal organs are mostly teeth?
That's right.
Can't believe you forget this basic biology, man.
All bugs are 80% shark. That's why you can't kill them and they've survived for a millennium. A bit more low than. Punk. Expecting Jesus to level there. I did not do.
He was just doing it out of kindness for Arthur.
To feel upstaged. Trying to go down, turn around, damn it. Kinda need to get a Caterpie or even thing. Can I pop into
I wouldn't count on the Pikachu, but I had the same thought about it being possibly there. Going, oh my god, this is so rare.
Good news is if it, I get to ignore it anyways.
Or a Kakuna. Actually, you have the species rule in place. So the Kakuna wouldn't have gotten in your way.
I mean, what team wouldn't want a Beedrill on either shoulder? Okay, seriously, Arthur, wrap this up. Not what I meant!
Uh-oh?
Almost, not quite. Just a little squishy, it's still good, it's still good. I don't know, sometimes it just feels like things are taking crits, but it's not. It's a crit.
Oh no.
Half crit. There's a little more damage, but much as a full.
I don't think so.
I know fundamentally it should just. Seeing how things are taking. You know what?
Mistake!
Blur, 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 poison. Good job. Three. Here's my question: where's the poison sting come out of the Kakuna?
The eyes.
Literally stares him down. Twink. Ow! Stop giving up your HP lead! Also, why haven't you poisoned? The leveling are slow. Arthur's 8 turned into the first.
Alrighty.
Bloop. Once in there, there'll be some trainer. A bit too. Not a massive amount, but some. Poison the rat right away. Don't poison the pigeon for rounds. Got his butt to eat.
Excellent.
Into the forest. Change. Red. And they all. If there's to the right. Or to the left.
Yeah, you need to go to the right to progress, you know, so stuff on the left would be more likely.
Gonna poke my head. Yep, there's some. It's in the grass! 2 blues and a green.
Oh boy.
Nope! But it is green!
Yay!
Got the string shot! Alright, get the ball. Probably should have grabbed 1 or 2 antidotes for wandering in here.
You might want to restock on Pokeballs too. You don't need many for a Nuzlocke, but you do want to have extra.
You know what? I've already decided what this guy gets to be called.
Oh yeah?
He'll be Arthur's buddy.
Arthur's buddy. Oh!
Arthur and Ford.
Excellent.
We've all restocked.
Roster update.
Then get out of the forest. Or get back out of the forest, I should say. It's been done. See about getting forward a few levels before pushing it through the forest too far. To get him screwed over by accident. Rather have him screwed over on purpose. That's the kind of defense I want to keep seeing, Arthur. Gain 1-2 points at a time. Get back. But stuff.
Yep, and then hit the forest with a lot of earnest effort.
State evolution there on Earth.
Yep, I was going to bring that up too.
Spend it all. Okay, yep. And potions. Of potions. Hey, we're at the 2 hour, so I also think break here. Just about 5. See if we can push to the other side of the forest for the evenings.
Alright.
Yeah. Pause. And back. With a not moving game because I still didn't unpause it. There we go. Yeah.
Unpausing does help things.
Get everything purchased. Ford's in the lead. Followed by Chevy. Won't matter because they're all owned by GM anyway. Brought to you by Transformers 5. You do know they've like flat out said they're going to do like they've already got plans for like the movie 8, I think.
They and didn't have plans for the second one.
And that's not including spin-offs and other things they're wanting to do. Like apparently Bumblebee is supposed to have a solo movie pretty soon. Like the next major one they're going to do is that.
Oh boy.
And I'm torn. It's one of those. The movies have yet to sell themselves on handling the mythology, arguably at all, not necessarily even well.
I watched the first one and thought it was okay until I watched it a couple more times. I watched the second one once and was just disappointed in it in general. I watched the third one and wanted to punch every single human character in the face multiple times, and I've not watched one since.
I could have sworn you didn't even see the third.
I never paid for it, but I saw it. But the other two I saw in theaters.
I'll switch out.
And then I was just done.
Oh yeah, sometimes stuff turns around.
No, not that.
Well, like example, almost everyone loved the first pirate movie. They liked the first sequel pretty well. Third sequel was really just the other half of the sequels. Again, did really well. A lot of people are hard pressed to remember that there was a fourth movie, and the one that just came out's the fifth.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I want to see it continue to do well on the big screen, but I don't want to see it continue to do well just because everyone's expecting to go in for explosions and fisticuffs. It's a franchise. It's a franchise that we know can do better than that.
But that's all Bay's gonna give it.
Which, again, not to sound like a twit, but that's one of those why every time you keep saying, well, I'm done after this one, and then, going back in anyway, it's like, no, please, go ahead, be done. You'll have done 5 of them now, it's time to let someone else do something creative with it.
And you've done enough damage, thank you.
I do think since the third, especially, that it helped out a lot, but the fact that he had to slow down in order to see the 3D, the action sequence had to be slower and a bit more organized. Helped a fair bit.
Shrug.
He knew.
All I know is that he does not have the Dutch.
Does have the financial power, though.
Sadly.
The last couple have made over $1 billion worldwide. Ow. Ford, don't be an Arthur.
They have roughly the same stat balance.
Dude.
I like that. It's the naming convention that we've got going now.
So you want the next one to be like a trillion, and then do Zephybrod?
Zaffelbrod. Zaphod.
I was running. I think I was running in that extra piece in my head.
Hmm. He's just this guy, you know?
Spaceship. Get an Abra, see if I can squeeze in Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster.
Yeah, I can already tell you now that's not gonna fit.
Yeah, I know. Oh man, though. You technically get to name the next one if you're still here. Oh man, if I could get a Psyduck, how perfect would that be for Mark? I really should pull you out before 10 because all it's going to take is a crit!
Let's see it.
Oh, nope. Not going to see it.
I'm not sure why you yelled, because he was doing 5 damage every time.
Yeah, I know, but it looked, for a split second in my mind, it looked like the bar was going to slide below 5. And if it just went below 5, there's only one option.
Yeah, well, a crit would have done 10.
But I said I didn't start pulling. Unless I know he can end it that turn.
And is faster.
The default emote, or is that attack?
Looks like a default.
I've never actually dug through Twitch's default. I'm never sure which ones are...
Me either.
Which ones are which. I should know which one are John's. That's the ones I got. Although I do... I do love the Go.
The Go?
Yeah, the Go emote they added.
Oh.
They added like 3 or 4 other night.
Yeah. I've seen him in various other chats. So, like I said, with the naming convention, I like this because Ford pretty much just runs around and confuses everybody. I'm trying to come up with a decent explanation for Arthur, though.
He just doesn't want to come out of his shell.
Fair enough. That's pretty accurate. Yeah.
Poison!
No poison Ford. We don't want that.
Level 6!
Yahoo!
Yeah, let's get one. Trade him out. Go, love him, go. And, where he can start to hold his... But he's not. As evidenced.
Ouch. That's 5 still.
Defense. Where's the defense?
Dropped by Tail Whip. I love that the newest generation actually can show you what tier of bonus or detriment you are in terms of the stat bonuses.
Is it on the stat screen, or am I just completely blanking? Like if you read the summary, or actually like...
I'm talking about Sun and Moon.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying, though. I'm trying to remember, does it actually show up like in battle, or does it just show up?
Yeah, in battle on the bottom screen, if they have a status change, there'll be a little plus sign next to them. You just tap on that, and it'll show you how many ups or downs they have. Super useful.
It is, but I do not remember that at all.
Especially super useful for a Nuzlocke. Tell you what.
Look, the real answer is you just use the debuff thing until it says won't go any lower.
Yeah, but then you waste the turn.
That's right, keep tail weapon.
No, don't tell him. That's gonna hurt when he finally decides to do something about it.
He's not gonna live long enough to do something about it. That's what I was saying. Get up keep it one or two turns. Encore. Oh, the tail whip cycle begins again.
Or will it? Dun dun dun.
Oh, broken in. Oh, holy crap! Eject. There's like... Thank you, Arthur. That's some grade A bullshit right there. Why don't you just replace the whole lineup of gifts, huh?
That's good.
Like I said, having more and having extra to change in and out is not... Just had not actively thought about it. She asked when I went out in the upper room, and okay, I'll pick some out. Whoopee, whoopee, whoopee. Bet has some chops.
Oh yeah?
They're a bit less from those tackles. Pretty sturdy IV.
Could be.
Yeah! It's time for next year's Ford model! Introducing the F-150!
Eh?
It's a truck.
It's a metapod.
It's a meta truck. Truckapod. Udaki drop. Me the links for him. Go through them and wait. Honestly, I'll probably just start a GIF folder I can move things from to and from. Set that up another time. Level 1 forward, I'll feel a good spot. Start marching first again. Ah, stop going back in.
That's what she said.
I found a good one for Chibi earlier though. It was on the Fire Emblem Heroes Reddit. Someone did a Bunny Lucina cosplay at one of the conventions and they put up pictures. I showed him. I was like, "Looky, looky!" And he's like, "Ah, I know that one." Granted, the new banner that's going to start tonight, technically? That one I still think is just kind of weird. Have you heard what that one is? New banner's going to be? Wedding! So it's 4 characters in bride dresses.
Okay. Because that belongs on a battlefield.
But, I mean, to be fair, Bride has actually been a class in several. I'm poisoned. I didn't shit.
You didn't shit. Well.
Bride has actually been a class in several of the games, so it's actually not that far out of universe. It's just, I don't know. It just strikes me as kooky. Alright, let's do a little bit of science here. 12 HP. Two ticks. 10 HP. Eight HP.
You don't have any antidotes?
I do. 6. I think I'm gonna have to.
Or a potion, but one or the other.
I'm gonna be like 2 steps away too by the time I get there. Antidote cost lists. Yeah, it's stop and think. One of the Pegasus riders, Cadia, I think. It's her, a new unit that hasn't been in the game yet, Cordelia. Lynn is in there. One other, and I'm working on it. But there's been a cry that means the next banner needs to be dudes in tuxes. Whereas I'm just sad because I was pretty sure at summer we were going to get swimsuit banner. Make it happen. I will even be perfectly happy. I mean, honestly, I think they handled the spring banner with the bunny outfits really well, where it's like, you got 2 boys, you got 2 girls. Take your pick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it worked out reasonably enough.
You know, if they balance it out, and it may turn out they just had lots of ideas, so they do with the bride, dinner with grooms. That would be cool too. Just hoping they keep it equal. That's all. I am almost always all for the cheesecake, but everyone deserves their own form of cheesecake out of it. Although there's already, at least on the Reddit, there's already been a cry that if they do the swimsuit banner, they need to do at least one really ridiculous one. And
the Borat suit.
Actually, the big suggestion has been the old guy healer.
Oh jeez.
Like put it like Speedo or Borat swimsuit for him. It's just the complete screw it all. I just have to wonder, you know, how often they'll recycle some of the more popular units. Like, how often we'll see special skins for, you know, skins and weapons for, say, Camilla or Lucina. I always forget her name. I don't know.
You forget Lucina?
Yeah, it's every time I see her character, I have to go, oh, it's Blue Lady. Wait a minute.
Blue Lady. Sushi Foot?
Sushi Sword. Level 9 cheese it. But, yeah. I know they do want to keep introducing over time. I do hope that they don't just recycle the same, you know, 4 or 5 over and over as special skins.
Yeah.
That said, when they have done the alternates, they've always changed the weapon stuff around and been an interesting take on it. Like, Lynn's wedding outfit stuff, look and all, makes her a healer. And she actually gets a really special skill, which is she disables the enemy she hits from being able to counter attack for that till the end of their next turn.
That's the character you were talking about before.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
And it's like if used smartly, that could break a lot of the top builds. Think about Hector and Takumi not being able to counter all. They'll still hurt, but they can't just rip things apart anymore. But,
Hold on.
whoa! That was not a crit. Why did it take so much?
Good question.
That's what I'm talking about, where it just seems like sometimes they take way more than they should. I don't know if I'm just zoning out over like multiple tail whips or what.
Quite possibly.
But then I also know it's something they're still supposed to do banner or set of banners that were the whole banners of that giant Choose Your Legends thing from before launch. And they said all they've ever said is that it would be before the end of summer.
Well, they switch out the banners pretty often.
Yeah, but at the same time, that's one of those they have. That's one that should start sooner rather than later at this rate. Considering it.
Well, summer's just getting started officially.
Yeah, but that still means you only.
Mm-hmm.
I loved that Hero Fest banner. That was great. But I do think they need to stop doing the daily orbs again, and I think that's frankly a mistake. I'm glad that they're adding. I think it's good that they're adding more ways to get orbs in general. Like they're adding more 1 and 2 count orb drops through quests, and they've made it possible to earn orbs every week or so through the arena if you're high enough in the tiers. But I really feel that giving 1 or 2 orbs a day, it just helps keep people that aren't throwing money at it invested. If they can't pull something so often, they're just going to sit there. And even have a chance at the new stuff. Why again?
I tend not to. I don't care about the new stuff. I don't even have a level 40 team yet. I'm getting damn close, but I don't even have a level 40.
I've gotten a couple, I want to say 3 teams at 40 now. And one of the things, and I have a couple that are hovering, like mid-high 30s. One of the things I can definitely say is like 30 to 35. Grind of it is the worst, especially because when you finally get over that hump, you're high enough that you can do the final couple tiers, especially now that they've rebalanced those in the training tower. But for whatever reason, there's just that weird level gap where it seems like from 30 to 35, you're either having to fight stuff that's really freaking close and you're only going to get 1 or 2 units XP they get to keep, or you're just going to steamroll it and get nothing out of it anyway.
Yeah. I'm in that phase of my main team, actually.
I'm trying to remember.
One of them's 39 and the lowest one I think is 33.
When I'm leveling, I do my best to keep everyone with each other. Just because if you don't, especially if you're like me and you tend to do auto battle most of the time, if you don't and it hits that point, the game will just start sending to do all the dirty work. Just snowballs. I wasn't paying attention one time, which is why I learned that, because I had a team I just kept running through, and the guy ended up 10, 12 levels above the others. He was just kill-stealing everything the moment he got in range. Just okay, I can't do that anymore.
Yep, I generally don't do auto battles for leveling if I have mismatched levels like that, but I got my main team at different times, so yeah, their levels have just never matched up.
What I do in that case is, like, if I get 1 or 2 units, it's like I really want to level them up and add them in, I'll start an entirely new set, a new team, of just like either stuff that's interesting or promising, or I know I want to rip a skill off of for inheritance, and I'll just let that go. Just level them all up together until they're up to a usable point where I can switch in and out for what I'm trying to do.
I just have my high levels around the one that I'm leveling to defend them, and then they get all of the kills possible, but they don't easily die either. So we've got the group defending them. Plus my group's got a lot of AoE debuffs just for existing, so it helps if they're nearby to power down the enemies. so that Erica can get all of her kills.
Top off heal, and then I'll head back into the forest.
I should update the roster.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
At a pad. Pad.
Pad? Information about your house?
Or Puzzles and Dragons.
Eh?
You never played Puzzles and Dragons?
No. Nope. Never have.
DS1 was actually pretty good. I tinkered with it some on my tablet before that, but because it is a gacha game, it's just one of the... It's kind of... Then they did the one... Yes, and I was just like, yeah, I'll actually try that. And it's surprising. My only major complaint about it is that, and I know exactly why, but the fact that there is touchscreen only controls for the screen.
Ugh.
Well, that's exactly the same way it works on the tablets and phones. It's just... I would have liked an option.
When you import something, you need to keep what the new hardware has in mind.
That's just crazy.
It's like porting to PC and not including keyboard controls. Even if they're bad, you still need them.
And yet, it happens.
Unfortunately so.
He's not a fighter.
Nope. That guy's like, yep, you can never have too many balls.
So do you think the Pokemon Stars rumor will be true? Ah, crap, please.
I don't know. Is that the one that they're coming out with a third version of Sun and Moon, but it's going to be for Switch? It'd be nice.
See, I can't make up my mind. Or not.
Well, I've always kind of wanted a proper console Pokemon, so having a console portable hybrid Pokemon would work out just fine for me.
It was on the GameCube. Almost no one bought it.
A proper Pokemon game, that was a interesting spin-off. We're talking like the difference between a numbered Final Fantasy and Mystic Quest here. Except for a good Mystic Quest.
So, Crystal Chronicles?
I said good.
Hey, it has its flaws, but I still love that series. Up until Bravely was as close as we're actually getting to old-style Final Fantasies. Last good bit.
Bravely Default so good.
I have to wonder if they're going to make any attempt to continue that series. They'll move to a new project with the same team. But I don't think Bravely Second did nearly as well, fortunately.
The story for the second one wasn't as good, but the mechanics were better. I could probably see room for a third game.
Yes, but would it be the third game storyline or third game time to move on to something a different prequel or something like that? Or
I can't tell you what they would do, but given all the things that happen in the first two games, they could easily get away with doing a separate universe, or just what I would like to see really is them continue the story or add on to it. And while you can have some of the like main characters return and whatnot, they needed to focus less on the cast of the world and, you know, introduce new characters. Because I felt like the second one leaned too heavily on the characters from the first, because you pretty much meet every single character again.
really? Interesting. I mean, I knew there were several that were cameo and other bits, but I don't think basically everyone shows back up.
Yeah, pretty much every asterisk holder in the first game pretty much shows up at least in a side quest capacity in the sequel.
Ooh.
And I mean, it's not bad. It's interesting to see where they are, but I don't know. It just felt kind of like Majora's Mask style, where they had to reuse a lot of assets, so they just didn't make new characters, they just reused the old ones.
It's entirely possible. Because I want to say the turnaround time on the second was a year and a half?
I can't say.
Well, because the original release was Bravely Default, but then they did the weird pseudo-updated version, which is actually the version we got internationally, that was like second for the, or like Bravely Default for the sequel was literally the name of it.
Yep, because it was an updated version that fixed a bunch of problems and included the teaser for the sequel.
So it could have been that, you know, since they were basically probably doing a lot of the early cross development on that and the actual sequel at the time, they just ended up having to decided to reuse a lot of that stuff that way. And
it could have been a budget thing, could have just been they wanted to do it that way just for the sake of exploring the characters more, but I don't know. It didn't hit the same notes for me, and I can't go into why without jumping into spoiler range, so I'm dancing around quite a bit. If it didn't get a third game, it would still stand as is, just fine.
Would it still stand proudly in the halls of good game series?
Uh-huh. My only complaint about the sequel is that the main character breaks the fourth wall a bunch, and he didn't really earn it, in my opinion.
How do you earn breaking the...
Well, you know, it's it's not a super serious game series to begin with, but since the first game never did that, it never really made any sense to me that this guy could do it and just talk directly at the player.
I always kind of liked how FF6 handled it, where they basically like pause everyone in place and talk to you for a minute, and then pull it right back in.
Well, early in Bravely Second, the main character is like alone. He's separated from the main party for a little bit, and he has to cross this spooky looking area, and he either has to go this back road or cross a rickety bridge. And he's debating it, and then he actually just turns straight at the camera and complains at you about it. And it came out of nowhere. And I just was like, the hell? This doesn't feel like it belongs, you know? This isn't, 80s Ninja Turtles cartoon.
What?
Stuff.
No mutant carrots running around?
No. They're turnips.
It could totally be an asterisk.
Point being, it was a story leap that they didn't really prepare the player for.
I was actually reading about that today, because there was an article on Kotaku where one of their writers was talking about, given a lot of the jumps in technology over the last 10 to 15 years, that big twist that happens in Star Ocean 3 actually feels a lot more plausible nowadays than it did when it came out. And he was talking about it why, but then he was still explaining, this is why, the fact that it comes out of left field. There's been really no hint at all at any point in the series that this was the case, and then the comments were an interesting read because it was a combination of it was good the way it was, and dear God, they ruined the series with that. And they've never recovered.
I know what that big thing is. I read about it, and unintentionally got it spoiled somehow, and I haven't gone back and played the game. It made sense to me, and it didn't come out of nowhere, in my opinion. There was a setup for it. You just had to pay attention.
I do remember. Right now, because it sounds like steel drums.
Got a taiko drum master in the background?
Actually?
I'm not saying in your house.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I've got the box somewhere. Was with the other PS2 games, but when everything it lived in the closet for the longest time because there was no other good spot to put the darn thing.
I should have known you'd have it.
To be fair, that was one of those literal, I realized it had been literally neglected and just left unsold in the corners of the store at one point. And after thinking about it, one day I looked it up and it had price dropped to $5 for the game and drum set.
Oof.
And I was like, you know what? For that, I'll take a look at this crap. Let's see what this is about. Arthur!
Yay!
You're so pointy now.
Maybe now I'll finally get that coffee.
And
Or tea.
I actually always forget that you were looking at buying it too.
Oh, Ren wanted it too.
Yeah, like she got curious and looked it up in inventory and found out that it was so cheap like before I did. But I did. It was like neither of us knew the other had been eyeballing it. I just acted first on it. There's 10. Let's give Burn some spotlight and burn our way through the rest. Burn. Look at it this way. It ended up in the house anyway. Oops, I walked right past that fight. Come back here, I need to kill you! Your delicious XP blood. Do you know that Pokemon evolve? Yes, I already have 4. Hello, goodbye.
Burn the forest down and the bugs.
What happens when you burn the forest? See, mister? Check out this sweet evolution! Fury attack! Not bad. Get in there, cheese it. Really?
What happens? 5% chance to miss. And he missed something that probably can't actually move under its own power.
No, they've shown it kind of wiggling. Yeah, it would be a great trick-or-treat, screw you, in the Pokemon world.
Mm-hmm.
Getting some paint and just recoloring Metapods to look like Pupitars.
Oh.
Because if you look at it, they are almost the exact same. So, you just, with a little bit of squint and a little bit of recoloring, you could confuse the heck out of people.
That would be mean. I love it. Team Rocket's next scheme.
Like, I'm kind of surprised that hasn't come up at some point. Frankly. It may have. I basically tuned out after Johto. I kept meaning to go back and rewatch some of it just for shits and giggles, especially now that a lot of it's up on Netflix. And I keep hearing the X and Y seasons were actually really good and apparently in some places really freaking dark. But just haven't done it. What's the rush? Why, good Sal. Sure, I need to heal. Nice critical cheese.
Hey, look at that. Nice one. Let's go for another.
Yeah, he's dead. Right forward to bringing up the rear. Come on.
Need to update the roster again for that B drill.
Fair enough. B drill. Ford's gonna join the party in a second here. A little more than a second. I thought he had more XP than that on his bar. Holy crap. Ford, stop sitting about and do something in your life. I will win this fight by sheer tenacity. And because the other guy can only use hardened. Bill. Kakuna's defense will not go any higher. You've missed 2 tackles. What the hell, dude? Shush. Alright. So I'm not gonna have any type advantages. Very careful this time. At the same time, I don't want to just go crazy. Because, one, it'll be really slow and boring, and just be extremely slow and boring.
Brock was like, what, like 15-ish?
12, 13, I think? 13, 14?
Somewhere along that range. You gotta decide how you want to tackle him.
Thing is, I'm not going to have the type advantage, but I don't want to just get to where I just sit there and take it anyway.
Yeah, unfortunately, with the whole streaming bit, you have to be somewhat entertaining to some degree or another, while also doing what you need to do to get through the game. And it's gonna be a grind.
Well, I know that's given to be an RPG. At its core, sooner or later, there's going to be some of that in there. Especially if you're giving yourself some of the crazy man rules. This wouldn't be nearly as annoying if I could actually step out to the other side of the town where a couple levels here for XP, though. Horde, stop missing your damn tackles! Redonkulous. Just seriously, dude. Okay. What confusion? Go pew pew. And I'm poisoned. Or with the murderizing. So are you gonna wait till after E3 for more news and excitements, or are you going to start digging for a Switch in the near future?
Not to the point where I actually care.
No. Even after the Monster Hunter?
It's not out yet, is it?
Well, in Japan, it's out on 3DS, and on the Switch, it'll be out in August, I think they said. Like I was talking about tonight, I think there's a decent chance they're gonna try and fast track that translation and US release. If for no other reason, the fact that 60-70% of its translated aspect of it already.
That much is true.
If they can do that and try and get it out ASAP, I still do think that one of their best certain ideas would be getting it out either day and date internationally or as close as possible to it.
Yeah. I'm just happy that it will be on a console again.
Well, I mean, technically it's always on a console.
Well, yeah.
But I get the point.
Console versus portable.
Technically it's still portable, but...
I know. You're a kid, you're a squid.
It's like I was asked Rebecca earlier today, I was like, you think you'll actually get any big news at E3? Because if not, I'm going to really start doubting that 2017 date they gave us. I mean, I would really like to think that that's truly what they're aiming for, but like even all their updated financial reports and all that have left it with that date, even internationally. They still believe it pretty strongly somewhere. Come on, order to get some XP already. 5 points. Smack. Nope, still short. Na, 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 na. Bunda. I don't want to sit here and have to get everyone to like team or something. To have a chance against Brock, just because frankly, boring as heck. But no, for sure that it'll be necessary either at the moment. Stop missing your tackles.
Really needs to learn confusion.
I don't think so. He'll hurt himself with it at this point.
Come on, you hoopy fruit.
There we go. Little tap.
Excellent.
Level up, give you wings. Congratulations, your Ford evolved into Butterfree. Ford learned. Misty nature. Yeah, there was a small, massive death. Oopsie, I turned off my control. Okay, still good. I don't know, maybe 12. 13 just for middle ground. Again, it's going to be annoying with only lower levels to fight for it, but... Oh yeah, green got wiped frickin' hard. Like the entire team in one, barely two Pokemon from the rival, just flat out smish, 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 smish. He was so mean. But I would, I've gotten a good chunk of it back already, so got a new team, level 10.
Chibi, it's just what you do when you're the rival.
Unless you're suddenly the hero in Sun and Moon, because then you get to do all the rival's things that the rival would normally do. actually one of my most amusing revelations partway through Sun and Moon. It's like, wait a minute, I'm showing up before everyone else, wiping the floor with like the gym leaders and everyone else, and then gloating, and then mentally gloating about it on the way out because this guy can't figure out how to zip up his fly without being told. Sorry, how is okay, but he is a bag of bricks.
Yeah, he's not the brightest tool in the shed.
Like I said, nice character, but oh boy.
I didn't really have a problem with him, but I only got up to the fire crystal, so I'm not very far in.
Fire crystal. Back to save the crystal, save the world here.
Yep. Clearly.
Well, at least with his confusion, Ford can start sweeping the water. Arthur's probably going to be the pain in the butt now. He's all about poison and fury stings. But yeah, no, oh boy. We went to Nugget Bridge, and all of us managed to completely forget that there's a level 17 rival fight that props there, and I was 15, and just...
No, your highest was 15.
You did not go over...
Ow. I usually forget about that rival fight, but I never Nuzlocked the original game, so I just would be annoyed and light out and lose some money. No big deal.
Now you have to worry about things.
Mostly the Rivals theme song playing in random places.
Yeah, and I just picture like him carrying a little boombox around all the time.
Well, he doesn't carry it. It was just, what he replaced his soul with.
I don't remember the rival having red eye. Back down to grade. 3G might still be. That was one of the things I was concerned about. Oops. No fudge.
That's a shame.
That I can always go to some lower settings, but I'm always kind of loath to go past certain points because hard to watch. Some quality. I'd argue you're going to lose just as can't watch due to wouldn't watch because they can't watch it in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
There's one middle ground step down steel 720 I could do. Takes it to basically DVD quality, but at 16:9 instead of 4:3. That I'd pretty much be willing to drop to, but after that, I just wouldn't do it. Giving up way too much for that.
Yeah.
Part of it is linked. It'd also be a little more apt to drop to 720 30 frames instead of 60.
Yep, then TV can actually be a denizen of the internet again.
Well, I worry about how Apple will after a while. Still gonna have, you won't have the speed cap as long as he's above his data cap, but once he's below data cap, then he's back to the speed cap again. Really don't want him to have to go back to double internet services, because that was just dumb. Worked, but it was so some certain thing. Finish it off with a tackle! This is starting to kick in.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's about time to call it then?
In terms of for the evening, or actually just going and making a push to see what happens?
Let's talk about the evening.
Yeah, I was wanting to get just a little bit, you know. Not far off from 3.5 hours, and 3 to 3.5 is what I consider nice chunky stream.
Mm-hmm.
generally my goal. At least 3. I feel like I haven't done a good job if I haven't hit that marker. I'll shake it up a little bit and cheese it, get some work. Couple minutes. But a lot of time, you know, it has its moments, but a lot of times that's why I wouldn't want to make Nuzlocke like the main thing, because it just becomes so much downtime. Now, if there was a nice talkative active chat, that would break it up too.
Yes, definitely.
Sadly, can't count on that yet. Maybe one day.
Yep, gonna have to work on the consistency to pull in people, though.
Yeah. But, the only reason I keep debating if I want to stay 20, God, at 60 or 30 frames is like handful of action games I do like to play from time. 3 to 30 frames might get, you know, not unwatchable, but like you could tell, right, lining up quite right. You know, like if I was doing Nier or Bayonetta. You know, something like if I decided to stream some of my Warframe playing.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm doing that at 30 frames, it's just not going to look as nice. And that's one of those things where I used to consider that a very minor thing. And the thing is, it is horribly dependent on said game. You know, Mario Kart, 60 is nice, but 30 is okay. 30 is perfectly playable. RPGs, for most of those, frame rate is really not going to matter. Some of the heavier action games, you can tell. You can just really tell when it's not smooth. And yeah, having more than one person in here to chit-chat with, I thought about a couple. Only had a couple people voice interest in it, and I don't want to be dragging people in every night.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Don't need. Open mouth, insert foot. Yeah, I was actually looking at the other day when the doing a sale. They had several things from the Jackbox pack on sale, and
I thought you didn't like that.
For some of it, I don't. Oddly enough, I really like the Death Murder Party.
Oh yeah, that's fun. I'm terrible at it, but it's fun.
Frankly, I thought the t-shirt game John did in the last stream, I think that one was interesting.
I've never liked that one.
Let's call it. Remember, it's t-shirt stuff. Especially the fact that you can buy the t-shirts made as a result of it all afterwards is just a. It's the perfect little perk, I guess. Although it was hilarious when Masay was playing with everyone during the RG stream, and they get ready to start, and they go, "Wait a minute, your phone has a stylus?" She's just like, "Yep."
I didn't listen that hard to it. Apparently that was a thing.
Uh-huh. You could always tell which ones were hers in terms of the artness.
Because it wasn't drawn with a finger.
Pretty much. Cheese it, wrap up his level here, and then I'll go healing. Get a save state locked in.
Sounds good.
Oop.
Still gonna need some more levels before I think you can reasonably tackle proc.
Yeah, it's definitely going to need. Just I'm just thinking about where I want to call it. Really don't, like I said, I just don't want to try to push to 15 pushing return. Trying to think what stuff knows, and I think they only two rock moves.
Yeah, but they're good ones.
Trying to think if they know any ground at all. Not then type advantage in terms of hits. If you can't hit me with any ground, then Charmander will actually be able to put up just from sheer level.
Not at that, not at level 10.
No, but again, it's just one of those trends. But I'll worry about that later. Haven't decided what I will try for tomorrow night. I've actually been having an itch to do some Breath of the Wild, or actually taking a crack at Nier, so I'm also depends on availability. We'll see. But for now, there's a spot. Night for the good night, everybody.
Night night.